we're here, right? Check it out. Check it out, man. Water is clean. Look at that. Place just looks magnificent, right? Currently on a rock. You see this tall rock right here? Yeah, but the sea is flat and we're gonna see what we can find. So we're gonna gear up in the water. All right? Yes, guys. So head out here now so we can find. All right? Yes. Alright, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in and I hope you enjoyed the video. Now right here the water was at its best. It was crystal clear. You guys are seeing it for yourself. Crystal clear, you can see everything. And this is a new spot. This spot has been really good to me lately and I've been getting a lot of good fish. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for tuning in. Right here, I actually ended up seeing a snapper underneath this rock. He darted underneath here, but I thought I saw him in the back, but he wasn't in there. So, and I wasn't sure what fish was underneath this rock, so I didn't end up taking a shot at this fish. So what you see me doing right here is getting into this hole. Now, there's a similar hole like this on the reef that I marked, but this was not that hole. But I ended up finding a lobster right here, and I decided to take this guy out right here. But this is not the hole I was initially looking for, but it looked similar to that hole. I'll show you guys that hole in a minute. Right here, I actually went down and found the cave that I was looking for. Now, this little spot right here is where all the fish like to hide in. I realized that when I come here, there was a lot of fish hanging outside this little cave right here. Here, you can see the fish darting into the back. A couple of lobster spines hanging out, but those are small juveniles, so I didn't take any shots at those. But right here, what actually happens is that when you come right here and they get scared, they end up going to the other side. Here, there was actually a butterfish outside of the rock, but I wasn't interested in the butterfish. There was actually a grunt in that small hole, and after looking inside of that hole, I realized that that's where all the fish were hanging out, in the top side of the reef. So I went down and I tried to make several attempts of a shot on the fish inside of the cave, and I was successful. After shooting that grunt, I went down into the cave right here. Now this cave is where all the larger fish like to hang out. So looking up to the shot that I just made on that grunt, that's where he was hiding. So this cave is actually like a under entry point from the top one that I just shot into. Now there was no fish in here, so I just resurfaced. So here, I actually ended up finding another cave. Now, funny enough, I did not see this stingray until my gun actually touched it. Then I tapped it 2 times. Then I saw this Spanish lobster right here, and I decided to take this guy out. So right here, I was checking this ledge for lobsters, and I actually ended up finding one underneath it. Now I was running out of air, so I resurfaced, then I dived, and I just ended up taking this guy out. Alright guys, so find a hole right here. Gonna check it out. So we can fly, right? Alright guys, so after shooting those two lobsters right here, there was a school of needlefish, but they had no interest in me at all, and I couldn't get any shot at any of them. So right here, I actually ended up seeing a jack or a blue runner. I call it a jack. Now, I'm normally not successful with these guys, but right here, I placed a good shot, and I ended up securing this fish. Okay, so after shooting that jack, I actually went down. I thought this was a cave, but it wasn't. So I turned and I saw this parrotfish right here. Now I can see the reason why I missed the shot. I shot a bit too early and the fish escaped. Right after missing that parrotfish, I actually ended up seeing a lobster in the opening. Now, normally you don't see them in the opening, so I was rushing to reload my spear gun to place a good shot on this lobster right here. Now, I wasn't sure where he was going, but normally when you see one of them, there's more around. after shooting that lobster, I realized that there was actually a nest of them right where he was crawling towards. Now I went down and I placed a good shot on this guy right here. So after securing that second lobster, I went down to attempt my third shot at another lobster that was right here in the reef. Alright guys, so after getting my third lobster from this area, I actually went down and took out my fourth, but sadly after I took out this fourth lobster, the camera actually ended up dying. So this is the last of the footage of what I shot this day. Now I actually ended up shooting some stuff off camera, which I'm going to show you in the catch, but without further ado, reach back home. Alright, sun kind of burning up my face, but you know, part of it. So I'm gonna show you guys the catch right now. Alright guys, so this is the catch right here. Look at that. A whole bunch of lobsters, a grunt, snappers in the back, doctor fish right there. But this is mainly lobsters and a jack and a snapper right there. Yes, I shot these two guys off camera, but the lobsters, you see me shooting them left and right, man. Alright guys, so this is the catch right here on display. Couple lobsters up top, and snapper and doctor fish, jack. Yeah man, this is it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, that like button, leave a comment, turn on the post notification, and I'll catch you on the next one. Guys, it's about right? Oh my god, sun do a number on me. I'm out. Thanks for watching.